welcome to Live in the Pub. It is, we're nearing the end of July here. I can't even believe it, but it's always nice and cool here in the pub.
Yeah, it's great here in the pub. Nice and cool. You can get a nice cool beer, nice cool, Jameson's or whatever you want to get,
A cool Jameson's. Now
A
there
cool
you
Jameson.
have it. We're kidding. We're really not promoting drinking this early in the afternoon.
Not really.
We just come in for the ambiance and the great music.
There you
And
go.
Today we have a wonderful show lined up. I have actually kind of a special show lined up for you today, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it in a minute or two. But I'm here with Zig Zeitler. How you doing, Zig?
Not bad. How are you, Susan?
I'm
Nice
pretty
to have
good.
you back.
Yeah, my name is Susan O'Rourke, and we are here every Tuesday live in the pub. And, we've been doing this, what is it? It's the end of July. We started, I think, last September, maybe
Something
October,
like that,
something
yeah.
like that. So it's hard to believe that we're
Time
coming
flies
up to the end
when
of
you're
our
having a good
first
time.
year. And we've had a great time of it. I can't tell you how much music I've had a chance to listen to that I had not really been aware of. So I hope that you are experiencing the same thing. And right in the beginning of the show, I want to encourage you, if you're at home or you're at work, if you're listening to Live at the Pub at work, I'm calling your boss and letting him know. But if you're at work right now, or someplace where you have access to your laptop or your computer or tablet, go on to Live in the Pub on Facebook and send us a message. Let us know what you want to be hearing, and if there's something in particular you have a question about, we love to be able to contact you directly and be able to talk to you about those kinds of topics. And it also gives us great ideas for other shows. The first little bit of music that we're going to listen to is, I know, shocking, because it seems I always pull CDs and music that's been recorded. I think it's contemporary. I mean, I'm still thinking it's contemporary, and it was recorded in 1983.
Well, I think it almost is if it's Irish music. I mean, Irish music goes back how many years?
I guess, by the
Years
Irish
and
clock,
years.
this is brand new.
Yeah, by Irish, yeah.
It's hot off the press. The CD that I'm looking at right now is, let me see here. It's Keol Adui, and it is actually, it has Alton's great singer, Mairead Ní Mhaoine, on it, and Frankie Kennedy. And it's a duo CD, but I know that they have other people playing on it. And the two of these individuals, at the time of the recording, were considered the best of the younger generation of Ulster musicians. And their repertoire included such typically northern dance forms as the Germans, Highlanders, and mazurkas, as well as really fine songs. And it's just a great CD to listen to. And I haven't listened to this in many years, sadly. So we're going to listen to 3 cuts off of it right away.
Cool.
We're going to listen to some great songs, of course, and we're going to listen to a great set of tunes. So let's give a listen to it right away.
Yeah.
listening to the great traditional playing of Mered Nawini and Frankie Kennedy. And, it's just really refreshing. It's refreshing stuff to listen to. It's not
very
overly
nice.
embellished. It's just simple, to the point, and absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankie
So-
and Mary played music. Oh, Lordy, how they could play.
Yeah. I'm going to share with you a CD that our good friend Donnie Carroll sent me.
Oh.
It is actually a compilation CD, and it's a benefit CD. It's really an important project for Donnie. He donates and dedicates an enormous amount of time to this cause. The name of the CD is called In Partnership with the Poor, and this particular CD is Irish Musicians for the Mercy Center. Now, the Mercy Center is located in Thailand, I believe, and I'm just going to read you just a little bit of a blurb on the inside of the cover so that you'll know what it's about. It says, thank you for your contribution. With the purchase of this CD, you are helping to fund the music program at the Mercy Center, which is a charitable organization based in Thailand. The Mercy Center began as the Human Development Foundation in 1973. Today, over 3,000 children attend the school. Its mission is to help the children and communities of Bangkok's many slums. Together with their neighborhoods, they create simple but progressive solutions that touch the lives of thousands of the poor every day. They build and operate schools, improve family health, welfare, protect streets, children's rights, combat the AIDS crisis in Thailand, respond to daily emergencies, offer shelter to orphans. It's countless things that's listed in this CD. And
Wow.
all of the musicians are Irish-born. All of them responded generously to their requests for material that they could use for this compilation, and all the money goes to that cause. If you want to, at the end of the show, you've decided this is a great mix of music, which it certainly is, you'll be able to find the information on how to get a copy of this CD on our Live in the Pub on Facebook. So we want to make sure that you're always going there to see, how do I get the music I heard today live in the pub?
Yeah.
All right. So the very first three cuts that we're going to hear off of this CD is going to be a song called McNally's Row of Flats, and it's going to be sung by Mick Maloney. The next cut will be The Night the Goat Broke Loose on Grand Parade. I think a lot of our listeners have heard that one before, by being sung by Donnie Carroll. And let me see, what else? What else do we want to hear? Oh, how about some Joni Madden and Cherish the Ladies? That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
The Cat's Meow, which is a traditional traditional tune. So let's give a listen, and then I think we have Liam coming in. No, we don't have Liam coming in, do we? He's out
No.
enjoying this weather. Darn
That's
him.
right. Yeah.
He's out getting a tan, so he looks good in his green suit, I
Leopard
presume.
tan.
So I'll be giving you the calendar on what's coming up in the next week, so make sure you have your pencil ready after these three cuts.
Down in Bottle Alley lived Timothy McNally, a decent politician and a gentleman at that. Beloved by all the ladies, the gossoons and the babies that occupy the building called McNally's Row of Flats. And it's Ireland and Italy, Jerusalem and Germany, Chinese and Africans and a paradise for rats, all jumbled up together in the snow and rainy weather. They constitute the tenants in McNally's Row of Flats. That great conglomeration of men from every nation, the Tower of Babylonium, it couldn't equal that. A peculiar institution were the brogues without dilution. They rattled on together in McNally's Row of Flats. And it's Ireland and Italy, Jerusalem and Germany, Chinese and Africans and a paradise for rats, all jumbled up together in the snow and rainy weather. They constitute the tenants in McNally's Row of Flats. of rags and papers, tramps and other slavers, Italian lazzaronis and lots of hungry cats, lying on the benches and dying there by inches from the open ventilation in McNally's row of flats. And it's Ireland and Italy, Jerusalem and Germany, Chinese and Africans and a paradise for rats, all jumbled up together in the snow and rainy weather. They constitute the tenants in McNally's row of flats. It never was expected that the rent would be collected. They levied on the furniture, the bedding and the slats, and it's then you'd see the rally as they battled down the alley, evicted from the building called McNally's row of flats. And it's Ireland and Italy, Jerusalem and Germany, Chinese and Africans and a paradise for rats, all jumbled up together in the snow and rainy weather. They constitute the tenants in McNally's row of flats.
Paddy McGinty bought a house and lived in Sundays well, situated on the north side of the Lee. Well, he lived all alone in his cosy little home, so he bought a goat to keep him company. Well, says Paddy to the goat, for you I'll buy a coat, and a visit to Cork City we will pay. But the goat kicked up a mountain when he saw the Berwick fountain, on the night the goat broke loose and ran parade. Well, on the night the goat broke loose and ran parade, all the people of Cork City got afraid. And the shouts went through the country that the Glen had won the county, on the night the goat broke loose and ran parade. Well, Mary Ellen Warner stood at Woodford Bourne's corner, said I'll catch a train to Dublin or I'll die. But the goat came up behind her and he gave her such a winder, she hadn't time to bid her friends goodbye. And Mary Ann Fitzgibbon got her draws all torn to ribbons, running to the Munster Arcade. And it was a sad bereavement when she landed on the pavement, on the night the goat broke loose and Grand Parade. Well, on the night the goat broke loose and Grand Parade, Mary Ann Fitzgibbon got afraid. She went herring down the Colca, it was worse than any polka, on the night the goat broke loose and Grand Parade. When the people up in Barrack Street they heard the dreadful news, they all swore out in vengeance what they'd do. So they lined the streets in batches, armed with saws and hatches, but when the goat appeared they all withdrew. Now the goat came through a door, roaring like a whore, followed by Cork City Fire Brigade. And 'twas at the South Pier where he landed underwear, and was never seen again in Grand Parade. Well, on the night the goat broke loose in Grand Parade, all the people of Cork City got afraid. Connie Doyle and Kathy Berry took a sidecar out to Blarney, on the night the goat broke loose in Grand Parade. Connie Doyle and Kathy Berry took a sidecar out to Blarney, on the night the goat broke loose in Grand Parade.
How'd you like the little cat meow?
That's cool.
Did you hear it? That's
Yeah.
called the cat's meow, actually. That
Cat's
set of
meow. That's
tunes.
a real cat, wasn't
Joni
it?
Madden. Hey, we are listening to the many wonderful Irish musicians that have put music on this fabulous CD called In Partnership with the Poor, Irish Musicians for the Mercy Center, which is a benefit project for the Mercy Center, which is in Bangkok. And I encourage you, of course, to go to our website, Live in the Pub, and check out the information on how you can get a copy of this CD. And that money would go to this organization that does so much for people who have so little. And it's a wonderful, wonderful CD. It has everybody on it, just delightful. And we're going to continue to listen to a few more cuts from this today. This next cut, actually, you know what? Before I tell you what other cuts we're going to do, I hope you have your pencils ready, because I'm going to give you a little bit of information on what you should be doing this week. July 19th through the 25th, tonight, of course, in Bay City, Michigan, right around the corner from us, is the Celtic Jam at the Stein House. And that starts usually at 7 o'clock and will go on until everybody kind of wanes away. On Wednesday, we have a session in Conklin, Michigan. It starts, I think, from 7 o'clock and goes to about 9 o'clock at the Conklin Bar, which previously was referred to as Fenian's Pub, I believe. On Saturday, July 23rd, at the St. Ignace Fish Feast, or Fish Fest, Feast, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, they're going to have fish in St. Ignace. But the cool thing is at 4 o'clock, the pub runners are going to be playing there. So that will definitely be worth a beautiful drive up through the northern part of our Lower Peninsula. Cross that bridge. I'm telling you, you should cross that bridge at least once a month. It's a real cool thing to do.
Very
and
cool.
It gets you out and makes you enjoy the state that
Well, the
we live in.
last time we were on that bridge, we were the only ones on the bridge at night.
No, it wasn't the last time. We've been up there many times since then, but in the middle of the winter, we were up there. And in the middle of the night, in the middle of the winter, and we were the only ones on there. We were so deserted that we actually stopped the car, got out, and took a picture. So that tells you something. So Saturday, 4 p.m. in St. Ignace. Get on up there to see the pub runners. On Sunday, July 24th, in Ypsilanti at 2 p.m., there's a session at the Ale House. At 4 p.m. in Kalamazoo, there's a session at Rupert's Brew House. At 7 o'clock in Grand Rapids, there's a session at the Waldron Public House. And at 7:30, shockingly, in Ann Arbor, there's a session at Conroe O'Neill's. So as you can see, Michigan is not short of sessions at all. Please don't try to hit all 4 in one day. It's almost darn near impossible. So just pick a really good one, go to it, and next week pick a new one and check it out. Those are always great things to do. You get to meet really great musicians and folks, a lot of folks that just show up to hear, and you can make fast friends with a lot of folks that you have in common with.
You never know who's going to show up. I mean, a lot of times some very, very famous musicians show up too.
No, you never do know who's going to show up, and it's usually a real treat. So put those things on your calendar and don't forget to be doing them. Also, a reminder, we're going to constantly remind you now, we have the Great Lakes Gathering, which is coming up August 27th. That's a Saturday. It is all day long Irish music from, I think the first stage set is actually at noon, but the gates open at 11:30 with pipes. And we have Irish dancers, Irish musicians from 12 noon to probably 11 o'clock at night will be the end of that last stage set. And we have the Screaming Orphans coming, Soltra, Finbar's Wren, Mick Gavin and Crossroads Cayley, Paddy's Cure, Pete and the Creel, the Water Street Session Band, I believe, or maybe it's, what's it called? Oh, Cayley Band, the Water Street Cayley Band, which is actually the folks that play at the Stein House tonight. And they are actually being sponsored by Friends of Celtic Culture, which is a great organization right here in the Bay region. And if you are interested in Irish culture or becoming a member of an organization that's connected with your Celtic, Irish, and Scottish roots,
that's the place to go. So make sure you look those great folks up. But the Great Lakes Gathering is August 27th. There'll be workshops in all Irish instruments, voice, Irish language, Irish dancing, food. There will be a pub tent, of course, and a children's tent.
Anything Irish.
And a plethora of things to do.
Yeah.
So,
it'll be a great time.
Yeah, we should have a great time. So now we're going to go back and we're going to listen a little bit more to this fabulous CD. And let me see. Coming up, we're going to hear a bit from Marian Makins and Gabriel Donahue. No, I think actually the first cut is going to be Washington Square Harp and Shamrock Orchestra, which is very cool. And then a cut from Jimmy Crowley and a cut from Victor Kunin.
All right, let's hear it.
Willie Fitzgibbons, who used to sell ribbons and stood all day long on his feet, grew very spoony on Madeline Mooney, who'd rather be dancing than eat. Each evening she'd tag him to some dance hall, drag him, and when the band started to play, she'd up like a silly and grab tired Willie, steer him on the floor, and she'd say, waltz me around again, Willie, around, around, around. The music is dreamy, it's peaches and creamy, oh, don't let my feet touch the ground. I feel like a ship on an ocean of joy, I just want to holler out loud, ship ahoy. So waltz me around again, Willie, around, around, around. Willie DeVere was a dry goods cashier. At his desk he would sit all the day, till his doctor advised him to start exercising, or else he would soon fade away. One night this poor loony met Madeline Mooney Fitzgibbons, then shouted with joy, she's a good health regainer, you've got a great trainer, just wait till she hollers, my boy. So waltz me around again, Willie, around, around, around. The music is dreamy, it's peaches and creamy, oh, don't let my feet touch the ground.
Good Christians all, both great and small, all you that feel inclined. Your care bestowed on a fella full of gold, I'm almost out of me mind. The wives I had, and they're all gone and dead, my love has laboured in vain. I have married, I have buried, and very nearly married, and I'm sick from wives and the brain. The fox and the hare, the badger and the bear, the birds and the greenwood tree, all the pretty little rabbits so engaging in their habits, and they all have been mates but me. Now the first to me page was a little Sally Sage, she once was a lady's maid, and she ran away one very dark day with the fella with the white fish tray. The next she was a hook, she was a beauty and a cook, and I tell you the reason why. On her back she had a hump, on her leg she had a stump, she had a little squint in the eye. Oh, the fox and the hare, the badger and the bear, the birds and the greenwood tree, all the pretty little rabbits so engaging in their habits, and they all having mates but me. Now the next she was a charm, a little girl with a farm, well versed in harrows and ploughs. She gathered a rig and lots of little pigs, and she squeezed no milk from the cows. She was 16 stone, all muscle and bone, she looked with an awful sneer. Alas, she would be mine, she fell into decline, she swallowed up a mouse in her beer. The fox and the hare, the badger and the bear, the birds and the greenwood tree, the pretty little rabbits so engaging in their habits, and they all live in mates but me. Now the next one that came was a blight and jolly dame with a purse as long as me arm. It was full of yellow gold, a beauty to behold, the heart of a miser's charm. Her only sin was a love for gin, it brought her hopes to wreck. For she slipped in her heel and a piece of orange peel fell down and she broke her neck. Oh, the fox and the hare, the badger and the bear, the birds and the greenwood tree, all the pretty little rabbits so engaging in their habits, and they all live in mates but me. Now to add to me score, I had half a dozen more. Me list goes a long ways round. Some crossed o'er the sea for a better chap than me, while more of them were hanged and drowned. And the last one I had to drink, she went mad. In vain I tried to stop her. Sorrow was me tale, I discovered one day she was slowly by the death in the copper. The fox and the hare, the badger and the bear, the birds and the greenwood tree, all the pretty little rabbits so engaging in their habits, and they all having mates but me.
As I sit and dream in Boston, up beneath the starry skies, those memories come crowding back of the time I was a boy. A barefoot, happy lad I trod the wild, wild streets of home. A carefree lad with the friends galore, I was a fool to roam. But I'm coming back to Milltown, in a week I will be there, and back with the folks I love so well in my dear old County Clare. I love the friendly neighbours, I'll drink with all the boys. I want to see the sadness leave my dear mother's eyes. Oh, my mother, she has raised me on her own since I was 3. What nearly broke her kindly heart when I went across the sea. But I was young, those far off days, all I wanted was to roam. I never mind a heartbreak, because it goes back home. So I'm heading back to Milltown, in a week I will be there, and back with the folks I love so well in my dear old County Clare. I love the friendly neighbours, I'll drink with all the boys. I want to see the sadness leave my dear mother's eyes. Well, near Quilty there's a beauty, her name it is Eileen, and I know that she'll be waiting there for me. So no more I'll go a-roaming, to Milltown I will stay. I'll wed my dark-eyed beauty there right away. But coming back to Milltown, in a week I will be there. I'm back with the folks I love so well in my dear old County Clare. I love the friendly neighbours, I will drink with all the boys. I want to see the sadness leave my dear mother's eyes. So I'm heading back to Milltown, in a week I will be there. I'm back with the folks I love so well in my dear old County Clare. I love the friendly neighbours, I drink with all the boys. I want to see the sadness leave my dear mother's eyes.
That's some sweet whistle playing.
Yeah, it is. We have been listening to cuts from the In Partnership with the Poor Irish Musicians for the Mercy Center. It's a benefit CD compilation, and it is a compilation of just absolutely delightful recordings of music from individual artists. This piece was actually, let me see here, it was recorded at Cove Island Productions in Hawthorne, New Jersey. It was produced by Donnie Carroll, so I'm certain he is very proud of this. I certainly hope he is very proud of it. The artwork was actually done, the cover artwork was actually done by the Children of the Mercy Center in Bangkok, Thailand. So if you're interested in getting a copy of this CD, again, please go to our Live in the Pub Facebook page, where you can find out all the artists that we've showcased today for you, as well as we'll give you links on how to get your own copy, because that money goes to great stuff across the world. And also, I want to mention, again, the Great Lakes Gathering is August 27th, and that's going to be held at the First Merit Bank Event Park, which is across the street from Dow. And that event is put on by the great folks at the Dow Event Center, the folks of the White Crow Conservatory of Music, and other individual donors help raise the money for that event to help bring in fabulous musicians and have a great day. So make sure that is on your calendar. Also, one other thing I want to mention before we listen to a little bit more music, but July 24th is a Sunday, and Zig and I are celebrating something really wonderful. We're celebrating 10 years having the doors of the Crow open. So what we're going to do is we're going to close the doors to open the doors on July 24th. We're going to have an open house, which is going to be just a wonderful party. Sunday, July 24th, is that right? Sunday, July 24th, and it's going to run from 2 to 6 p.m. We're going to have great music and food, and it's just going to be a wonderful gathering. So for all of the folks out there who have been big supporters and have come to Irish events and all different kinds of events throughout the Crow, we would love to see you bring friends and bring family and folks that maybe haven't seen the Crow yet. It's our opportunity to just let our hair down and enjoy the day like you should be doing with friends. So we're looking forward to that. And we're hoping for great weather. But you know what? If we don't have great weather, it doesn't matter. We can do it all inside.
All inside, under a roof. All
inside. So put it on your calendar, July 24th. So let me see. What else are we going to hear from this CD? We're going to hear a set of tunes right now. And that set of tunes, let me see, is by Athena Turgis. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. And the two tunes are in memory of Coleman, and the other one is Patty Fahey's. Very nice. Well, I've had a great day today in the pub sharing this music with Zig and, of course, all the folks out there listening. And I'm always happy to have the opportunity to share music with you that maybe you haven't had a chance to hear before. So I hope you found a couple of nuggets out of the pub today that you're going to want to be listening to a little
there's
bit more.
a lot of great tunes on that CD. Wow.
I know, a lot of great artists that you might not have heard of, too. So that's always nice. It's like opening up a new door. It's a new chapter.
Yeah.
So make sure you go to our Live on the Facebook. Live in the Pub on Facebook. Give us that big blue thumbs up. You know, I wish we had a big green thumbs up. That'd be cool if we could change the color of the like our page thing.
Well.
So thank you, of course, for listening to WUCX, which is your listener-supported station right here on Q90.1. And until next week, safe home.
Yeah, and don't forget that Facebook page and let us know what you would like to hear, because we like to hear from you all the time. And also make sure you check out miirish.com. And until next week, we'll see you right here, live in the pub.
Last night as I went walking down by the old cold quay, I met a pretty girlie and she combing down her hair. Says she, me jolly soldier, will you come along with me? And we'll both go out to Moxley's and drive a jovial spree. Fal-de-doo-I-ah, fal-de-doo-I-ah, fal-de-doo-I-ah-dee. We walked along together, for Moxley's we were bent. I treated her to whiskey till all my gold was spent. Then we walked along together till we came to a load of hay. There she laid her down beside me and we passed the night away. Fal-de-doo-I-ah, fal-de-doo-I-ah, fal-de-doo-I-ah-dee. We huddled close together and frolicked till the dawn, till the songbirds they were singing from the heights of Curricabon. Her blondie summer tresses, sure they fell in strands of gold. So she, me jolly soldier, I like your tune so bold. Fal-de-doo-I-ah, fal-de-doo-I-ah, fal-de-doo-I-ah-dee. Now when I go up to Dublin to purchase my discharge, to hell I'll pitch the army, the navy and the guards. And when I come to Cork again, a canny bloke I'll be. I'll get married to my jetty queen, 'tis happy we will be. Fal-de-doo-I-ah, fal-de-doo-I-ah, fal-de-doo-I-ah-dee. Fal-de-doo-I-ah, fal-de-doo-I-ah, fal-de-doo-I-ah-dee.
Thank you.